Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday and we've got a lot to talk about and a lot of pickups to show off. So let's get after it. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, so this is just where I just sit in front of the camera and just yak to you guys and kind of talk about what's going on that week in toys and maybe some pickups or just what I've been doing, what's been going on with me. And so, yeah, why don't we start off with a little bit of news that I heard this week. Brian Flynn from Super 7 was on, is it Veeb's channel? It was on his podcast. And I think he was talking about how the next wave of TMNT Ultimates are going to have double jointed elbows and knees, and that's really cool. I'm really down for that. Now, I don't know, like I had heard that maybe the next wave of Super 7 TMNT figures was going to be from the 2002 cartoon wave. I'm not sure if that's what's if that's indeed what's going on or not, but that's what I heard. And so maybe we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I would like to see that this becomes standard with Super 7. I would love for them to do double jointed elbows and knees across their entire Ultimates line, but I don't need the price to go up anymore because 55 is starting to push it for these figures. And what I would like is maybe for Super 7 to maybe dial back some of the more obscure and kind of weird, like one-off like accessories that they pack in that may have been in like one scene in one episode one time, you know, maybe knock some of that stuff off and then maybe just give us double jointed elbows and knees across all the Ultimates. I would be super happy with that, but that's just me. I actually plan on reaching out to Brian Flynn. I love this guy. I think he's fantastic. I love his company. I love the people that he hires. I love the work that they do. It frustrates me sometimes, but they are basically remaking my childhood. So I'm going to give them easy passes across the board because they're just making figures that I love, and they're making them from the licenses that I love. But anyway, that's just me. Man, I've got a lot of pickups that I've kind of accumulated over the last week or so, and I just want to share them. Some of these are going to be upcoming reviews, so definitely, you know, if you see something in my pickups that you're like, hey, I definitely want to see that, let me know and I'll get to it. You guys know my schedule by now. Mondays is Mythic Legions. That's Mythic Monday. And then Wednesday, I do another review of anything that I, you know, just feel like, hey, that's a really cool thing I want to play around with that day and do a review. So let's just get started. I'm trying to figure out who made this figure. This is from Action Toys. This, of course, is the Mini Action Series number 9 Voltron Vehicle Force. I absolutely love Vehicle Voltron, or I believe it was called at one point Universe Voltron, I believe. I absolutely love this mech design. I think this is incredible. And the fact that it comes with all of these little parts and pieces, and you can make the different teams, the air, sea, and land team right here, and put this guy together. All in, he stands about 6.5 inches tall, so he's a pretty small robot, but this right here is one of my favorite toys of all time. I had one when I was a kid. It was all made of rubber. And this guy only runs about 65 bucks on Big Bad Toy Store. So I picked that up. We're definitely going to be doing a review of that guy. Hands down. Let's see here. I did get in a couple of Black Series figures, which is great because, you know, we just celebrated May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th, which was fantastic. I finally got in my my Anakin Skywalker, little Annie, who we've been looking for a while. I really wish he'd come with his pod race helmet. That would have been pretty cool, but I am happy that he comes with that backpack, and he looks really good, so I'm really happy about that. And then we also got in the Padme, which I'm also very happy about because I haven't had a good Padme in quite a while. And look at that, extra hands. Wow. Incredible. We haven't seen that in a while in a Black Series figure. I actually hit up Disney's Disney store .com on May the 4th and was able to pick up one of these at regular cost, $45, which is fantastic because these things for some reason are going for over $100 on eBay. I'm not sure why, when you have mostly a reuse Mace Windu here. So is really all of the parts, all of the price going to this guy? Honestly, I would have rather this been a single release and this be a 2-pack of 2 Purple Troopers. That would have been pretty cool. I'm sorry, the 187 Legions Clone Troopers. That's what they're called, not Purple Troopers. Let's see here. A couple of other things that I picked up this week. Oh, man, my good friend Scott, man, he is such a bad influence on me. Every time he gets in a new figure, I'm like, I look at it, we meet up, I play with it, and I'm like, yep, got to buy it. It happens, I mean, almost monthly at this point. Because I've got in the classic Mafex, the classic Venom. I needed a classic Spidey to go with it. So this is the number 185 Mafex classic suit Spidey. And I've been playing around with this guy, and he is pretty incredible. And I definitely think we're going to be doing a review of this for sure. And then next up, I did get in this pack, which I'm very upset with the packaging. But I did get in this big Spawn 2-pack from McFarlane Toys with McFarlane himself. So now I can reenact many of his viral videos and have him mixed in with my own action figures. And then here we have his very first drawing he did of Spawn. And the reason I say that I'm upset with this packaging is mainly because this is not a collector's friendly package. This thing is all in one massive clamshell that you literally cannot open without destroying everything. I really wish this would have been in a collector's friendly package that you could have opened, taken the figures out, messed around with them, played around with them, and then put them back in the package. But he comes with a lot of stuff. He comes with bare feet for some reason. Don't know why. Comes with a microphone. He comes with a little drawing of Spawn there, and then we do have this really cool Spawn. I really actually like this design. It's kind of like a throwback to like maybe if Spawn had been designed back in like the old like the 40s and it was like a pulp hero, that would have been really cool. I think that's pretty neat. But basically, that's it for my pickups. And lastly, my good friend Greg Smurber, who you guys know, I've talked about him before. He's been on my channel before, and he's got a really cool show called New to Mythics. You definitely want to check that out. There's a link down in the description below. Please go check out his channel because it's incredible. It's all about Mythic Legions and being new to Mythic Legions, and it's all like there's a lot of informational stuff that's coming, so definitely check it out. But Greg is a really, really, really good friend of mine, and he sent me this. He sent me a Hadriana, which, I mean, just out of the blue, just because he knew I loved her and I was looking for her, and he's just, he's just a swell dude, and I love Greg so much. He's just an awesome, awesome dude. And so, Greg, thank you so much for that. But I have a question for you guys today. I have a question before we wrap things up. I have a question. So I want you guys to tell me in the comments down below what you like and look for in a live show. Thinking about some things, wondering how things are going to go and evolve and adding to the channel or whatever. So I would like to know in the comments down below, what do you like to see in a live show? And like, what do you like look for like when you watch different live shows? I don't watch a lot of them, so maybe that's probably why I'm asking for your help on that. Also, everybody, hey, this weekend is Mother's Day on Sunday, so please go out and celebrate your mothers if you have them, or mother figures in your life, or grandmothers, or your wife if you guys have kids. Definitely go out and do the best you can if you celebrate Mother's Day. So I think that's gonna about do it for today's quick little short video. It's been kind of crazy. It's storming here in Florida, and I've had to go pick my kids up from school after just dropping them off, and work is canceled today, so it's kind of a chill, rainy day. Probably gonna go and play some video games right now. I am playing through Dead Space, the HD remake on my Xbox. I love that game. I forgot how awesome that game is. I've been playing that, and then I just got a chance to watch Godzilla -1 this week, and man, I mean, I know I'm behind on that. But man, it was incredible. Now I see what all the fuss was about. This movie is gorgeous and fun and beautiful and sad and tragic, and it probably has one of the best Godzilla designs that I have ever seen in a Godzilla film. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I can't wait for its official home release so that I can watch like the black and white version, because I definitely will watch it again. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching today. I super appreciate it. Please continue to check us out on Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.